Back with 20 more real estate vocabulary words. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. If you know from the past videos, we've been doing 20 matching vocabulary words. Today, we are going to be doing a flashcard style. We're trying something new. Let me know in the comments which version you like better. We have the AC running today. It's hot out there. If it's affecting the mic, also let me know. I'm sorry, I'm hot. Subscribe to the channel for more real estate vocab, real estate test questions, real estate concepts. We are gonna do a live 150 question real estate exam. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. That's gonna be 150 questions that you guys can review and study for the test. Now let's get into the vocab. All right, like I said, the way it works today is we are going to we're going to read the word and then read the definition. That's it. Simple as that. Let me know in the comments if you like this or the matching version. The matching version is a little more involved. I'm trying to figure out the definition. This one, I'm just going to read it out. We're going to write it down. We're going to study, screenshot it. If you need to, pause it. Today's real estate sales, national plus California financing. We just did the 20 questions last week on financing. Today we're doing 20 vocab words on financing. So the first word is Freddie Mac. We're going to flip it. Definition. Freddie Mac is the Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation. Corporation, FHLMC, you know those acronyms. Nonprofit, federally chartered institution that functions as a buyer and seller of savings and loan residential mortgages. I think I would have got that. Freddie Mac's pretty common. All right, word number 2, federal funds rate. We're going to flip it. The Federal Reserve's target for short-term interest rates. That's federal funds rate. I think I would have got that. Number 3, Resolution Trust Corporation. Why do I keep saying corporation? Resolution Trust Corporation, RTC, another acronym. Let's check out the definition. RTC, an agency formed to manage the disposition of bankrupt savings and loans. I think I probably would have missed that, if I'm being honest. Question 4, the feudal system. Sorry, vocab word 4, the feudal system. The system of land ownership where a king or queen owns all of the land and all other people are merely tenants. I mean, that sounds like history, not really real estate, but I think we needed to know that. I would have got that. Pretty good at history. We're flying through these vocab 5, shared equity loan. A loan when buyer and another investor or seller, lender, etc. enter into a partnership with the buyer paying an equity share in a deal in lieu of interest, also called participation plan. Shared equity loan. If you're sharing, I mean, if you use the context clues on a multiple choice, I would say I got it. Again, if you guys want to follow along and you want your own vocab words, you want your own flashcards, you want your own test questions, click the link below. There's a link to Colibri. This is the website that I'm currently using. This is the website that I use to get my prerequisite courses. I'm working with them to try to get a coupon code for you guys. Please help support the channel. Vocab word 6, foreclosure. We're going to flip it. The process used by a lien holder to force a property to be sold so that the proceeds of the sale can be applied toward debt satisfaction. I would have got that. I think we all kind of know what foreclosure is. Vocab 7, reverse annuity mortgage. When a homeowner over age 62 with little or no outstanding liens mortgages their home to a lender and in return receives a monthly check. I know this one. This is maybe what your parents or someone's going to do around you if they're going broke after 62 and they don't have any retirement. You take the equity out of the house and it goes back into their pocket. I would have got that one. FICO score. I think we know this one. We're going to flip it. This is vocab word 8. A type of credit score where a number from 400 to 850 is assigned to a credit report. The lower the score, the greater the risk of default. Above 660 is an acceptable risk. 620 to 660 is a marginal risk. Below 620 is a high risk, also referred to as a beacon score. So this is one of the credit scores. You want to get your credit score as high as possible. Then you'll qualify for more loan and more house. I got it. Vocab 9, purchase money mortgage. We're going to flip it. generally describes a mortgage used to finance the purchase of real property. May specifically refer to a situation where the seller finances all or part of the sale price of real property for the buyer. Purchase money mortgage? I think I would have missed that. There's probably some really confusing multiple choice on that one. Let's be honest on that one. Vocab word 10, straight note. A note that calls for payments of interest only during the term of the note, with the balloon payment at the end of the loan term to pay off the principal amount. Straight note. I always get caught up on this one because you get the balloon payment at the end. So you're only paying interest. You don't pay any principal, and then at the very end, you pay a giant thing of principal. I'm going to say missed it just so I can go over the different types of mortgages. Residual income. We're going to flip it. The income a borrower has left after subtracting taxes, housing expense, and all recurring debts and obligations used for VA loan qualifying, also called the cash flow analysis method. I think I would have got that. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys like the flashcard style more or the matching style more. There's another style that we can try too, but right now we're doing those. We also are doing the test questions, obviously, and then we will be doing the live exam soon. Home Mortgage Disclosure Act, HMDA, another acronym. We're going to flip it. The Federal Act of 1975 requires many depository and non-depository lenders to collect and publicly disclose information about housing-related loans and applications for such loans, including several applicant/borrower demographic characteristics, is implemented by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's regulation. I'm going to say I missed it. You got to go over these acts, and they get pretty complicated. On to the next. Vocab word 13, growth equity mortgage. GEM, another acronym. A fixed rate mortgage set up like a 30-year conventional loan, but payments increase regularly. Yeah, that's right. Like an ARM, also a rapidly amortizing mortgage. This is adjustable rate mortgage. You got your conventional loan, but payments increase. So you're not paying the interest more up front, more towards the end, or rapidly amortizing. I probably would have missed it. We'll look into the more mortgages. Like I said, graduated payment mortgage, GPM, vocab word 14. Mortgage that allows borrower to make smaller payments in early years of the mortgage, with payments increasing yearly until payments are high enough that they fully amortize the loan. I'm just going to say missed it so we can go over all these. That actually seems like a decent loan for today's market. Promissory note. We're going to flip it. A financing instrument that evidences a promise to pay a specific amount of money to a specific person within a specific time frame. A written legally binding promise to repay a debt. I would have got that one. We get that one a lot. Promissory note on the test questions. Private mortgage insurance, PMI. I know this one. If you have less than 20% on your mortgage, you're going to be paying PMI. FHAs pay a lot of PMI. Insurance offered by private companies to insure a lender against default on a loan by a borrower. So if you have less than 20%, they want to make sure that they're going to get their money. So they offer the insurance. They're going to get something from you. I would have got that one. Mortgage banker. We're going to flip it. One who originates, sells, and services mortgage loans, usually acts as the originator and servicer of loans on behalf of large investors such as insurance companies, pension plans, or FNMA. That Fannie Mae right there. We got one of the acronyms. I think I would have got this because I know the difference between a mortgage banker and a mortgage loan officer or a mortgage broker. We'll say got it. Forward commitment purchase program. Program where a commitment is made by FHLMC to buy mortgages for 6 to 8 months with delivery of mortgages at the option of the seller. So we know Fannie Mae, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. What's the FHL, MC? Yeah, that was earlier, and we got to remember. I'm going to say I missed it. Federal Reserve banks. Banks that provide service to financial institutions. Example, check clearing, one main office in each Federal Reserve district. All nationally chartered commercial banks must join the Federal Reserve and buy stock in its district reserve bank. I think I would have got that. It's like pretty self-explanatory. Remember, guys, if I'm going too fast, pause it, screenshot. We got one more question. Final question. Got it. Or final vocab word. The Federal Housing Administration, FHA, another acronym. Flip it. Federal agency established in 1934 to increase home ownership by providing an insurance program to safeguard the lender against the risk of non-payment. Currently part of the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD. Another acronym. This one, pretty self-explanatory too. I think I would have got it. We can look, actually, 7. We put 7 missed. We will write these down. Probably write them all down and do our own flashcards. Physical flashcards work great too. So let's get back in the classroom. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We're all done for today. We're back in the classroom. Subscribe to the channel if you want more vocab words, more test questions. We're doing the live exam soon. Let me know in the comments too if you like the matching style vocab words or the flashcard style vocab words. Have a great day. Bye-bye.